came up short and were disappointed in that result, but I think we showed some bright spots. Defensively, we made some good plays. We definitely shot ourselves in the foot. We didn't capitalize on the opportunities that we generated, particularly in the second half. I think we lost a little bit of our discipline in the second half. We fouled too much. We allowed them to go man up, and with a team as dangerous as Virginia is, it's gonna come back to haunt you. So I thought AJ stepped up and made some big saves. I thought our defense, for the most part, did a good job of executing our game plan, and the bottom line is we just didn't make enough plays to get a win today. But I think it's definitely something to build on moving forward, especially into the Ivy League schedule, which is going to be extremely competitive.
Questions from student athletes?
Max, I think won 5 of 6 face-offs in the third run. How big an impact did those extra possessions have on the final outcome?
Certainly makes a difference throughout the whole game. I don't know what the stats are, but I'm sure they won more face-offs than we did. And just when you don't have the ball as much as the other team, it's tough to generate offense. And on defense, you're going to wear down a little bit, especially against a powerful offense like they have. I don't really know what the run was or what happened, but the face-offs were definitely feel like something contributed to that.
Rob and Coach, you guys really controlled time possession, particularly in the second quarter, despite not winning, the majority of the face-offs and kind of controlling the ball in 50-50 situations. Is that part of the game plan, or did it just kind of come together that way?
No, I think it was definitely part of the game plan. Scrapping in between the 30s and winning those ground balls and those situations is something that we practice a lot during the week, and something that we definitely worked on in preparation for this game, knowing that they have athletes and they have people that can capitalize in transition. So our guys fought hard. I think our guys showed a lot of heart today. I think in that second quarter we did do a good job of digging out some tough ground balls, and it allowed us to get possession, and allowed our offense to get comfortable and put some pressure on their defense. And then I think that tide turned a little bit in the third quarter, went the other way, where they were picking up some of those ground balls and creating some of those situations for themselves. So it was definitely part of the game plan, and I thought our guys did a good job of executing for the most part.
I'd say it was just a lot of what we've been working on the offensive end as well, as far as taking the right shot, being very intelligent, being patient, and kind of previous games kind of forced the issue a little bit, and got down by a few goals or there was up by a few goals, and kind of feeling comfortable going to the cage quickly. I think kind of settling in, getting the ball around, and taking our time, getting everybody on the same page helped us a lot today in possessing the ball.
Rob, last year's game up at Sholkoff was a little bit different than today's in terms of how it panned out. What does today tell you about where Cornell stands through the games?
I think we could play with anybody in the country. I think that a couple of things didn't go our way today. We made a couple mistakes there in the second half, and I think the game could have very well went a different way. And I think on any given day that we could beat anybody in the country. And despite this is our second loss of the season, Virginia's a very good team, a number 2 ranked team in the country, and the Army is going to be a very good team as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if they made a run towards the end of the season. But I think that it just shows that we're at full strength. Everyone's in. We have, our guys, everyone's on the same page that, we can be the team that we want to be and accomplish the goals that we want to accomplish, which is, be right back here at the end of the season.
And you're a defensive guy. If you look at that game summary right now and say, hey, Bartlett, Stanwyck, and the 2 Brattons, 4 goals. We'll hold them to 4 goals. I would assume you'd love your chances to win this game if you do that defensively.
Yeah, it wouldn't be very exciting when I see the stat sheet and I see us fouling 6 times in the second half. Though I think that was really a killer for us. And their extra man is fantastic, and they capitalized. I thought we did a good job of hanging in there and fighting pretty good. But you're right. I think a lot of credit goes to the guy on my left here, who I think did a fantastic job on Steele Stanwyck in that matchup. Our team defense really stepped up big, but Max is a huge part of that. I think we saw that, and we really missed him when he was out. And having him back and back for today's game is a huge boost and a huge lift for our defense. He's the heart and soul of our D, and having him back was big for us, and it allowed us to kind of execute in the way that we would like to.
Max, what was key for the defense to defend Steele the way you did?
Just kind of our team system. I have 6 other guys on the defensive end that are helping me out. They dive and come a lot behind the goal, setting picks, and all the guys that are playing behind there with me are talking to me, getting me through those picks, helping me out. And if I do get picked off, they're showing, or helping, or switching on to steal. And I certainly couldn't have done that without those guys.
Ben, what did you like about David at attack instead of Cody?
I think he gives us a pretty good presence at attack, a guy that can handle the pole, a guy who can handle the pressure, a guy who's going to be able to break down the defense and find the seams pretty well. We just thought that we needed someone to be able to carry against pressure that, we knew Virginia was going to pressure out with their poles. It's our opinion that David's probably going to get a pole anyways when he's on the field, and our thought was, we need to get our best players on the field, and he's one of them. So putting him at the attack, I think pairing him up with Robert was a move that we felt long-term was going to benefit us. Having another playmaker down at the attack, having a guy that can both shoot the ball and distribute the ball, and handle it against a defense who wants to try and come out and pressure.
What do you take from the play that Roy Lang made to score the last goal of the game after responding to having a foul and giving away a goal?
Roy's a great kid. He first thing he said was, "I'm sorry," when he comes out the field fouling. And I don't want to yell at him, and he knows what the mistakes he makes. But I'm just asking him to play a little bit smarter and play within our system a little bit better. But that's the kind of kid he is. He responds if he does something that he knows he maybe shouldn't have done. He comes back out and he works extremely hard to get us one back, whether it's a ground ball or a clear or a ride. And I'm proud of Roy for his effort today. I think we did a decent job, of getting him involved in the game. I think he's got the ability to be one of the best midfielders in the country, and if he continues to develop and work hard. So I think that was a play that's very. It shows the kind of player that Roy can be.
Anything else?